Our top focus is on the heavy rains in the national capital. The weather department has now issued a rain red alert as the national capital witnessed rains. At least 10 flights headed to Delhi were diverted over a period of half an hour. These flight diversions, of course, were specifically for the flights coming into Delhi. Traffic department as well as the Met department has issued advisories telling people to stay at home for safety.
ये नज़ारा है मेहरौली के पास कुतुब मीनार मेट्रो का। आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पे सैकड़ों गाड़ियाँ खड़ी हैं करीब पिछले 2 घंटे से। ऑलमोस्ट यहाँ नदी बन चुकी है और मैं भी यहाँ पे फंसा हूँ पिछले 1 घंटे से। ये कुतुब मीनार मेट्रो है और यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हैं कि इतने सारे लोग खड़े हैं जो कि 2-3 घंटे से लोग ऐसे ही खड़े हैं और रॉन्ग साइड में अब लोग घुसा दिए हैं गाड़ी। ये कतार गाड़ी की 1-2 किलोमीटर लंबी है और ऑलमोस्ट तालाब जितना पानी है।
Right, let me go across to my colleague Ishika for more on this. Ishika, in terms of the airport operations, what's the latest that we know?
Well, in fact, as you rightly mentioned, there has been a heavy rainfall in different parts of the national capital. And because of that, in fact, the flight operations also have been affected. In fact, let me tell you that from 7:30 to 8 p.m., that is in only 30 minutes, 10, flights have been diverted, out of which, 8 flights have been diverted to Jaipur and 2 flights have been diverted to Lucknow. This also, in fact, includes, one international flight of Air India. So certainly the flight operations have been badly impacted because of this. Over to you.
Ishika, stay with us as we also take other aspects of the story. In fact, we'll also show our viewers the visuals which are coming in from old Rajinder Nagar. This, of course, just 3 days after the deaths of those students had in fact been reported from old Rajinder Nagar because of flooding at a basement. Now, the road outside that particular coaching center is waterlogged once again. Our MLA Durgesh Pathak in fact visited that area with MCD officials. The Delhi LG has also posted saying officials are monitoring areas prone to waterlogging, specifically those roads which are housing coaching centers. Remember, students have in fact been protesting, claiming that it's not just that one particular coaching center which was operating out of that basement which got flooded during the rains over the weekend, but there have been several unsafe norms being followed by coaching centers at different areas in the national capital where flooding is in fact being reported. Let me ask this question to Ishika about this particular area in old Rajinder Nagar before I go back to my colleague Vishal. Ishika, so we can see the visuals are coming in from old Rajinder Nagar as well. Students once again agitated about the fact that days have gone, but the drainage in that area is still a problem. We can see that the road outside that particular coaching center, after a few hours of rains, is waterlogged once again.
Well, yes, certainly, a very unfortunate picture rather coming from old Rajendra Nagar. Just few days ago, we did see that's how 3 students had lost their life, after which, several assurances were given to the protesting students that, in fact, the desiltations of the drains there will be done. But now, in fact, we are seeing that the similar picture coming here. In fact, the entire area of the old Rajendra Nagar has once again been flooded. In fact, we also have the visuals how, students there even continue to protest till now, and they continue to ask as to where are the MCD officials who had assured that the drains will be desilted. Now, as you rightly mentioned, we are also now seeing that the MLA from that area, that is Durgesh Pathak, has also now reached that spot with the team of the MCD officials, and he's trying to, to remove the water logging. But certainly, the picture there continues. But let me also tell you that amid all this, the Lieutenant Governor, in fact, has also taken cognizance of this situation and, in fact, has asked all of the officers of the various departments to be on alert, especially, in the area which houses these coaching centers. Over to you.
Ishika, thank you so much for joining us with that. Let me go across to my colleague Vishal now, who is outside in the national capital. Vishal, you were reporting from close to Mehrauli in South Delhi, and there was, of course, already traffic wading through, people wading through the water which had gathered on the streets over there. What's the situation at the moment? Has the rain let up for a bit? What's the traffic situation like around you?
Well, let's just say it's the whole city has come to a standstill. It looks exactly like that. To give you a first-person perspective, I'll just show you how it is right now at the moment. There are a few, maybe my camera is a little blurred because it's still raining, but I'll try to show you through my selfie camera. All the traffic, like it's come to a standstill. It's been almost 3 hours, and almost a 2 kilometer line, a long line is there, and the traffic has not moved. You can see some of the buses moving a little bit, but they have been stuck here for at least the last 2-3 hours. Hundreds of thousands of people are probably stuck in the South Delhi area. This whole road, I'll show you the road. This whole road is completely flooded. This stretch is about 1 kilometer long, and all the vehicles there have been stuck here for more than 2-3 hours, and it's almost impossible to move across to the other side because even the part near the overbridge, foot overbridge, even that is submerged fully. People are having too many difficulties, and I've seen 2 or 3 people fainting because they have been overstressed in this situation. But right now, you can see, if my camera allows the visual, that some of the vehicles are moving now. They had been stuck here for more than 2-3 hours. There are also police personnel here trying to, calm the situation down. But it shows how such a big city like Delhi, the capital of India, it has literally come to a standstill because of lack of proper infrastructure. There have been some kind of arrangements done. There were a few machines deployed to take the water out, but since it's been raining non-stop, it hasn't really done any mitigation to the whole situation. The situation here remains quite tense. As you can see, people here have been standing here for the last 2-3 hours at least. The traffic has slightly moved in the last 5-10 minutes since we started speaking.
Right.
But still, the overall situation remains tense, and the water level is rising as we speak.
Right, the national capital gridlocked once again. The visuals on your screen tell the story. Traffic jams after just a few hours of rains. Vishal, stay safe. Please stay safe while reporting on the impact of heavy rains. There's a red alert in the national capital. Met Department has warned of heavy rains over the next few hours.